Hi Nick, Rob Phillips here from BBC Wales. How are you?
Yeah, all good, yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, it's been quite a time for you, hasn't it? New arrival and new contract in the summer, and season doing okay.
Yeah, it's been exciting. It's been an adjustment, I'll give you that. It's been like a few sleepless nights, but yeah, it's been good. It's been exciting. I think that's kind of like where I want to go with it all, and yeah, it's been like tiring as well. I'll give you that.
Well, yeah, but at least the defence aren't giving you so many sleepless nights, are they?
Nah. To be fair, I think like we've been apart from the obviously like the Crawley game, which is like it's a blip. It's just a blip in the road if like it's going to happen, but. I think we've kind of been solid. We just need to stop like making so many like it's not on some of the errors we're making have not been like the kind of down source which we know what we need to do. We're rectifying it on the pitch now, but like I think it's a new team as well, so I think we're bonding quite well together now. We're starting to like prove it in the results we're getting.
How big a lift was it for you to sign a new deal in the summer?
Oh, massively. Even like down to like the security of like with a little girl on the way, like it just took a load of like weight off my shoulders as well. And I've been here for coming to 5 years, 6 years now, so it's like I feel at home here. I feel like I know everyone here. I know how the club works. It's kind of the place I wanted to stay at.
Yeah. Do you feel like the number one?
Yeah, of course. As kind of like there's always a competition between me and Johnny. I think the recruitment here, like with Jim, and that's been great. Like bringing him in, so he's always got to keep me on my toes. But yeah, do feel like a number one here. I've just got to keep proving that I can be a number one, and like that's the idea. That's the obviously it's only one spot in the team for it, so just got to prove it.
No, I'm intrigued as well because you've got an international aspect of your career now, playing for Antigua and Barbuda. Uh, Tell me about that, how that came around, and do you really enjoy it?
To be fair, that's it's been a long one working on because there's a lot of stuff behind the background with my dad and his and my granddad not being on his birth certificate, so it took a while to get that through. But it's kind of just came out of like a message from like a Caribbean scout saying, "Oh yeah, eligible," and got me in touch with a few of the players from Antigua, and then kind of went from there with it and started playing for them and love it, absolutely love it. It's one of them places as well that like I really wanted to go to, and it's been like it's quite expensive to get out there as well and find the right time to get out there. But it's kind of get to see the family that I'll probably wouldn't be able to see, and to play in different like countries that I probably never go to in my life.
So, is it the? Do you say that you had trouble proving your antecedents before? What was it?
So my granddad from Antigua is not on my dad's birth certificate, so we've had to do a DNA test to prove it, and that's took a few years to sort out. So it's been a bit of a
Wow. So you always realized that you always thought you were eligible, but you had to prove it to others.
yeah, literally that. Yeah, it's a bit
Wow,
annoying
that's
when like
amazing.
so yeah, we've had to go through that. Find uncles that live. To be fair, look at the uncle lives around the corner, back in Birmingham. So got that done like quick, but it's been a long process getting to where we are now.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And who are your teammates? Who would people know who play for the same team?
To be fair, Josh Parker he's at Oxford City now. Um, but to be fair, there's a lot of lads that are kind of like lower league really, and that are in it. And a few lads in Scotland that are kind of like it's one of them. It's not really because when you look at the island, it's tiny. So in there, a lot of like catchment, and like a lot of people get picked up with England or other teams like Jamaica and all that if they're eligible. So it's quite like a small island kind of to get people from.
Yeah. And markedly different to Rodney Parade, I'd suggest, where you play.
Oh, 100%. I think after last time we're playing on cricket pitches. But yeah, it's different. But it's a great experience. Like really good. I'm glad I did it. I kind of wish I did it sooner. Because just to get this, because you get into World Cup qualifiers and you get into because it was close to going to the Gold Cup last year. Well, this summer just gone, which has been a great experience just to see the different types of football that they play out there. you play a lot against Spanish teams, like kind of background where they play around. So it's been great.
Right. Well, you seem to be having a brilliant time. What's your daughter's name? Sorry,
Matilda.
Matilda. Well, I wish you and the family really well.
Great, thank you.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Yeah, all good, you?
Yeah, excellent. You didn't have to miss any games for the arrival as well, which was nice.
Yeah, which is, honestly, that was the biggest headache going. Just like not knowing when she's going to come. But to be fair, we had a C-section in the end, so it's kind of at least you know what day we're going to have her.
Yeah. This season, how important is a change of squad number for you? Was it an important thing to have one on your back?
Yeah, I think as a goalkeeper, you always want to have one on your back. I feel like you have that bit more. It's the backing of everyone there, like as a manager, like you have the backing at the end. Like you want to have number one on your back. Like when you're growing up, like you always want to have number one. You don't want to be a 13, 30 like I've had before. Even though like the number means a lot to me, but it's just like I don't want to prove myself and try and like push on and look back on my career and like thinking, yeah, I was a solid number one here.
And in terms of goalkeepers, how do you judge your performances? Are there any metrics? There's a lot of stats out there now. Do you pay attention to any of that, or?
No, I think you kind of as a goalkeeper, you look at what you do, and you can tell if you've had a good game, bad game. Like you go off like just watching it because like you can pass the ball out from the back and have like 100% pass like completion, but they could be like 6 yards away. So it's a bit like that with goalkeeping. I think like if you come for crosses, if you're making shot saves and like you organise it from the back, like with your voice and that, like I feel like you kind of got to judge your performances off that.
And you are still under pressure, aren't you? Johnny's come in and he's experienced, so it's the age old, isn't it? Joe's gone, but you've still got someone coming in who's putting pressure on you.
Yeah, but I think you need that as well. I think like I need that as my like proving the past as well. When you've had Kingy and Joe come in, like you need that kind of like pressure to like know that like if you need to be on your game every day, like in training in games, like you need to make sure like if you're not doing what you need to be doing, like someone's going to be behind you trying to push, like take a spot off you.
And Bradford tomorrow, things are going nicely at home, aren't they? Sort of building nicely, unbeaten this season. State the obvious, want to keep that going as long as possible.
Yeah, of course. I think we've got to make it a fortress now. I think like obviously we're not picked up on the away games yet, which will come, but like at home we've been solid. So yeah, make sure we keep doing that, keep growing that results, even if like the other day, like we're down to 10 men, like it shows our resilience and like what we can do, and we've got a point for it. So we need to keep that kind of spirit, like, and the fans do make a big difference as well when they're there. Like we do get a pick up from it. So I think they've got a part to play in like keeping that run going as well.
Finally, for me, I guess you and Benno are probably the only stalwarts probably left now. It's sort of been a bit of a change in the guard, but how important is your role, do you think, to sort of keep that club spirit going?
I think like obviously the lads that have come in, they've jumped into it straight away. Don't really need to like kind of like say a lot to them. Like we've still got OB who's like driving it as well, so he plays an important part in it all. So yeah, I think we've not got a lot to do. Like the DNA that like the club's got, like what the gaffer keeps saying, like it's solid throughout the club now, and everyone's bought into it.